The Tshwane Derby takes centre stage in the midweek PSL treats as Mamelodi Sundowns welcome SuperSport United to Loftus Versfeld. Now, both these sides were dispatched in the MTNH competition, but will be looking to put their best foot forward in the opening round of league action. Hello and welcome to Soccer Betting News. I'm your host, Tshwane, and with me in studio today is African football expert Mogala Setekhe.
Hey, Tada Deshi, I'm so happy. We are back now, you and I discussing local football. Good day to the listeners.
Yeah. Mo, let's start with Sundowns. Now, what did you make about their home and away performance against Stellenbosch, where they were defeated 1-0 respectively?
I mean, look, Sundowns is still Mamelodi Sundowns. Besides of them being knocked out of the MTN 8 Cup, I think all of us as the fans, we saw the games. They were very much unfortunate and lucky not to bury most of their chances that they created in those two legs, home and away. So, I mean, Sundowns is Sundowns. They're going to give SuperSport for a very good run for their money.
Yeah. Well, despite playing 270 minutes of competitive football, no Masandawana player has opened their account of the season. Why do you think that is?
I mean, look, they are still trying to find new combinations in terms of players, especially going forward because, I mean, there's Sales, the new recruit from Argentina, and also there's a couple of new mixed players that they are trying to put into the squad. So it's challenging.
Do you think a player like Iqraam Rayners is the one to maybe lead the front line?
Yeah, man. Iqraam Rayners is going to play a very pivotal role for Mamelodi Sundowns for this upcoming season. We can see that he also played during the international break for Bafana, and you can see that he still goes those marvelous touches as the Iqraam Rayners that we last saw at Stellenbosch team. So Sundowns man has got a plenty of talent, a pool of talent to choose from in terms of playing games and making sure that they win. Whereas SuperSport United, you have to look at a few certain individuals for them to deliver.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look at the opposite end of the pitch then. Ronwen Williams has just received a Ballon d'Or nomination. How important is he going to be for Sundowns this season?
I mean, like always, he carried himself as a very important player for Mamelodi Sundowns, and we can see how he has been performing at Sundowns season to another season. He carries the best or better performance of the previous season into the new season. I mean, how can you doubt a player of Ronwen's caliber? The mindset, the physique, the way he holds and handles himself. You can see that, I mean, he's always ready to lead that Sundowns pack. So he's going to come back very strong, focused, and even more hungry.
Yeah. Well, the transfer window always proves to be a busy time for Mamelodi Sundowns. This time, however, it was around the player Teboho Mokoena and his contract impasse. Mokoena has since penned a long-term deal with Sundowns. Do you think it was absolutely crucial for them to make sure that contract was signed, sealed and delivered to him?
Yeah, I think for them it was crucial to keep a player of Mokoena's caliber. But for South African football, in terms of development, I think that is kind of putting us on the back and not making us favorites, because all these teams that we play against in AFCON and AFCON qualifiers and other international football friendlies and so forth, we can't match them pound to pound because of, I mean, locally, yes, Mokoena, there is CAF and everything, but I mean, if this lad went out and played in the English Premier League or something, it gives us more of a leverage.
Yeah. All right, well, a one-year extension was also handed out to Captain Themba Zwane. Do you think his experience is needed now more than ever?
I agree. I partially agree and I partially disagree. Because I think now, look, Sundowns can't depend on Themba Zwane again, especially when he's on that age. They made a very good acquisitions in terms of the players that they recruited for the new seasons and the players that they still have there. I mean, Mbule is there, Mngqithi is there. Who's that guy that I love that they got from Ajax? He's there.
Tashik Matthews.
Tshwane Matthews is there. I mean, all of those young players are there. They can play. Zwane can play, but, you know, they can't be relying on Zwane again, guys. I mean, he has done so much for Sundowns and for South Africa. I think now they must just let him enjoy football.
Yeah. All right, well, let's look at the opponents in this one. Now, SuperSport United manager Gavin Hunt received a red card in their defeat to Orlando Pirates in the MTN8. He'll play no part in this one and will be forced to watch from the stands. How important will his impact be in this game?
I mean, him not being on the stands is going to affect some of the players. But, I mean, they have a pretty good experienced bench. Not Eric Tingler. Andrea Rente is there, so he will be there to guide the players and so forth in terms of making sure that discipline is still maintained and the team still performs according to the coach's expectations. So it's not a train smash. They just have to regroup from being knocked out of the MTN8 championship. And make sure that when they come and play against Sundowns, there is fresh, the players are fresh mentally, emotionally, and physically. I think SuperSport has got a way of upsetting Mamelodi Sundowns. We have seen that in the previous games, so they must go there and fight.
Yeah, well, if they are to upset Sundowns, they do need goals. And their marksman, Bradley Grobola, has undergone surgery and, will be ruled out for a few months. Are they going to maybe find another route to goal without him?
Look, they have a couple of players that they can choose from. And Zuga Manja is there. Vincent Pule can be converted to a number 10 or a false 9 during that game because of his experience and everything. He won't complain. He won't struggle if he gets to be pushed in that position or situation. So, I mean, SuperSport is there. Not having Grobola is not a train smash. They can always try to improvise and put one experienced player there to give the Sundowns players the run for their money at the end of the day during that game and try to get the maximum points.
Yeah. Defensively, Ricardo Goss has just returned from international duty with Bafana. Is he going to have a busy day between the sticks in this fixture?
Yes, he is going to have a busy day, but he didn't play any game for Bafana during the international break, and that might, because he didn't play in between the 2-3 weeks that he was away. So he needs to be mentally sharp and ready, because when you're playing Sundowns, you're playing a very different team. They are going to go at him.
All right. Well, finally, give us your prediction in this one.
Tshwane Derby. Let's see. Goals to be scored. 2-1 to Mamelodi Sundowns.
All right. Well, football fans, you've heard it right here from football analyst Mokhale Sategi calling a 2-1 victory. Do let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree with his prediction, and let us know who you think will come out on top. From all of us in studio, thanks and goodbye.
It's a shooby.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.